This look isn't new. You've already seen me like this, but now I'm actually wearing it. Welcome to my channel, starting another Renner's producer. Here, I dropped a little bit of makeup. This shirt is gorgeous. Someone just asked if it's satin or cotton. It's more traditional. The fabric feels nice, but it's not satin. It actually looks more like cotton. When I got it, it was very wrinkled. I thought it was that easy to iron but wrinkle-prone fabric, but it didn't feel like that. I even said so. In the video, the follower said, "No, I've worn mine and it's fine," and showed they'd already sat down. It doesn't wrinkle outside, but inside the shorts, it's all wrinkled. Tip, the little shorts, always these little shorts. If I'm not mistaken, I got the brown one, right? In size 38, I love the extra length and elegance. Though the waist is a bit big, I enjoy how it's not too tight around the butt, just as I like to show you. My hips are a bit too wide for size 36, and then easily this ends up pulling. It ends up being a bit shorter, you know. It gets really tight, closes everything up. It fits me, but I don't like how it looks. I prefer it this way. Ideally, I'd take it to a tailor, but since I won't, I just add a belt and make it work. The tough thing is I like to pull my shorts up high, so I often end up like this. It's not ideal, but it happens a lot. I highly recommend these sneakers. My mom and I are both wearing them today. They're great. Also, I follow my mom's channel, Mimi Sa. Fashion for women over 50 is for everyone, right? But like many women, there are few influencers at this age. At least I don't know many people. I already follow her since it's great for those who like prints and feel hot. It has a pocket on one side, and this is today's look. There's a lot of beautiful stuff to show you. Last week I recorded a lot, so I have extra videos for this week. There are many Aladdin pants and trends. You'll love it. Now is a good time to shop because there are a lot of sales, a lot of items marked down, even new collections, and the Rita Saraiva coupon is applied on top of the sales. Sometimes the item is 40% off plus an extra 10% with my coupon, or 15% more with my Rita Saraiva coupon. Check out the full look on the Renner site or app using my link. Let's get started. There's lots of cool stuff here. Modest fashion friends, I know I've been absent, but I can explain my absence. I've been watching less midi skirts on. Me already in. Jacqueline, you know how it is, right? Okay. Zay, this Fabricio Cole one costs $239.90 and is size 38. Check out the details and embroidery, so beautiful. I really love this look because it's so pretty. It might not suit me since it's delicate and I'm more of a tomboy, as you know. A very stylish piece, very chic. It's not printed, but it has its value. It has its impressive detail. You can pull it in more here, you know. This sleeve has a Carmen Miranda vibe, which I really liked. The skirt matches everything and looks great. If you prefer, the blouse is also perfect, or just get the skirt to mix and match. Try it with a tucked-in loose t-shirt. I think it looks super stylish both in white and off-white. Actually, both in navy and off-white, and even in white, because actually the embroidery is more off-white. The blouse is a small, and that's all. It's beautiful, great for summer. Of course, it's a bit warmer because the sleeves are more closed, and so is the skirt, but it's gorgeous. Did you like it? This is the kind of dress that Mimi's gets really upset about. She gets really mad with these necklines. In fact, I tell my mom that I know both she and I have this thing about bras, which is non-negotiable. But there are a lot of people who have that ability, so it's all good. But of course, let's agree that if there wasn't a cutout, it would please 99% of people with the cutout. Some people want to wear it, but it doesn't suit them, like me. I shared this dress because though I'm not a fan of prints, I thought this one was cute. Last week, I did a try-on and shared a photo of me in the printed blouse and white shorts. I really wanted to buy it, but decided not to since I knew I wouldn't wear it later. So there are a lot of things that, even though I think they're really pretty, I end up not wearing them because they're just not my style. I find them too delicate, too cute, and I'm really not that cute, you know? Look how beautiful it is. The prints and soft colors are gorgeous. It fits so well, cinching at the waist and flaring perfectly at the hips. When it's not, there's a pink dress you wanted my opinion on. A follower said, "I'll only buy it if you try it on and share your thoughts." It's beautiful. I'll even share a picture here. Bia, can you please put on this dress? It has this volume, but what I felt about this dress is that instead of the bodice coming down here and flaring out at the waist, it actually flares out a little higher up. Since it's already voluminous, this opening makes us look bigger. I think while the dress is beautiful, it's less flattering. This one, though, makes you look slimmer. See, some things flatter our bodies more than others, right? It's so cute to wear with flat sandals like this. It's very summery. For those who, like me and Mimi's, have this issue with the gap, the girls suggested adjusting the lining and pulling it up, as there's usually some extra, or closing it with the knot. But look, you can definitely use a little trick here, and I don't think it would look bad, especially if you take it to a seamstress and have her put a little stitch so it doesn't come undone. Look, it's solved. Girl, you can do it. See, you're all set. Insert it here, see? Mimi's liked it because she likes this top, but after seeing the holes, she gave up on it. As for me, my bra is terrible. Everyone asks why it's so ugly. I can wear it in any situation. It's always here, which is good. It doesn't add volume. It's made of fabric, but it does have an underwire. And for those who've asked me, you know the underwire is something. I never take it off because it gives me some shape, even though it's not perfect. It's just fabric, no padding or cups. I feel safer wearing it. From the side and back, it fits well with elastic. It's size small, costs $239.90, and is already approved. I ended up liking it more than expected. Here's the full look. Let's move on. Now I'll show you some side pants. Not sure if you all like this trend, but I'm really enjoying it. And Renner really nailed it. They brought it in brown, green, black, and off-white. I tried one with each color and I loved it. I've already lost a bit of my resistance to wearing flats because I think they look beautiful on other people. But since I'm short, I feel like there's always a lot of extra pant leg at the bottom. See? Maybe if I were taller, it would fit better, but I'm not going to grow. I want to wear pants without always wearing heels, so this is how it is. Another tip that might help is that these pants, for example, have a slightly looser fit. My mom, who wears a small, fit into one. My other mom, a medium, fit into a B easily. I wear a small but could use the BP, which should help reduce some excess, right? Take away some of the excess from the pants. Well, I kept my shirt because this mix looks really cute, but you can make a lot of combinations like this, especially if you have pants and sandals that match the pants, no matter what kind they are. Both the flat sandal and this one work well. I'll leave the link since only it has this dark brown color. And I have a pair of sandals that I ended up forgetting to bring. Since I'm wearing a more elegant shirt, I would actually like to wear them with high heels, but since I didn't bring them, I'll go with the flat sandals, also because I like them too. I think it looks a little chic and put together, you know? I even made a point of tying my hair up to give the look a different vibe. Tell me what you think. I loved it. Get ready because there's a lot more coming. If you don't like something cool, just skip ahead. Because I'm excited and I'm going to talk a lot, there's a lot of beautiful things to show. Let's go to the next look. I'll show it without saying anything, and I want to know what you all think. I loved it, guys. It turned out so beautiful, so stylish. It's casual and sophisticated at the same time because we have a cotton shirt, so it gives off that really relaxed vibe. The casual pants look chic with high heels. And then it created a balance that breaks expectations, like simple, chic, and stylish. I like my outfits balanced, simple with a chic touch. We can dress fancy if we want, but never go all out. This cute blouse is a must-have. I already own one, and this is a medium. I think the small size, if I'm not mistaken, I borrowed from my mom to try on. The only flaw it has is that the collar, even though it's pretty, wears out before the blouse does. I talk a lot about things that wear out because it has this kind of knit, on the top part. But the colors are beautiful, guys, right? I got the off-white with blue and the off-white with red. Now I still need to get the off-white with green, and there's also the off-white with brown. To go with the pants I showed you, they're all beautiful. The pants stand out and look amazing again. So in this case, I still don't have the sandals to match the pants, but this one here is pretty neutral. It goes well with this style. It kind of matches ours. On an expedition, who saw my trends video discussing these colors and style? And I've seen these pants being worn a lot with boots to get that really southern vibe. It looks so stylish. I think it's super interesting. Since skinny jeans aren't at their best right now. Before, we used to pick really tight pants to wear with boots, but not anymore. This year, you'll wear them with looser pants with the boots over them. Have you seen any references on Pinterest? Check it out later and let me know what you think. If you don't want to, just tell me and I'll look it up and bring it next time. Size S, 17,990, these pants. I think they should all be on the same link, and all the links will be pinned in the first comment and also in the description. Here's the full look. Now let's go to the next one. Look, the lighter version like this isn't that great, but when we get to the shoes, since the shoes match the blouse, I actually liked it. It turned out pretty interesting. The thing about the lighter one is that it's a bit more see-through. And honestly, you all get pretty bothered by the pocket issue when it shows. They really should just skip the pocket when the piece is see-through. Here, I pulled the pocket out here with the pocket. To make it perfect, they should have added a lining in front of the pocket before attaching it. That would be ideal, but as it is, just look at the result. I'm going to tuck the pocket inside so you can see, wow, guys, it's really not nice, haha, for a world without pockets. Now, we're just missing a new thing to be bothered about, but honestly, it really does make sense. Well, this blouse is really that donkey color. When it changes, it leans toward olive, but it also has a hint of mustard. It has a chic, brownish, undefined color. These high neck blouses are elegant. Medium size. I like to get a medium so it doesn't fit too tight, but that's up to you, okay? I like to get one size up. Are these Aladdin pants sold in the store? I got most except a few, like the black one, which wasn't available in the same color at 17,990. It's very sheer, especially in the back. Tip, I would wear shorts underneath just in case. Actually, the best thing would be to wear the same color underneath. So it doesn't show through, because sometimes the shorts, as we walk, it seems like they're not showing, but they actually do. You can see there's a lining and it doesn't look very nice. Another thing they do a lot is stop the lining here. When they put the lining in, they stop it right here. Oh well, we know that as we walk, the lining will show, whether it's their short lining or our shorts, so it must always extend down to here. If it reaches knee level or just below, it's perfect. The finish is great, nothing shows, and those ugly pockets are hidden. Of the colors I've shown so far, I would go more for the green, because it's the latest style, or the black, or the brown. This one I would choose last, even though it's a beautiful color and hard to find, the pocket issue got me. Just remove the pocket or have a seamstress do it, should be possible, right? Seamstresses and aspiring seamstresses, let me know if this can be done because it looks much better. Let's go to the next one, and the little black one, which couldn't be left out, guys, it's beautiful, I really like it. I really like black, it makes a lot of sense to me, but I know a lot of people don't like black. Those who like black really love it. Some people don't care, so see which color makes the most sense for you. And my suggestion is brown and green so we can get away from black a little because we really do like it too much. I think we overdo it. And if you choose a lighter color, you look just as elegant as with black, and it changes your wardrobe a little. It kind of forces you to step away from the basic black. I wore it with sandals. Can I also wear it with flats? My mom wore this look with sneakers. That green one looked great. I just didn't show you any with sneakers because for me it's just too much fabric. Even with flats, I can actually wear it because flats show the top of the foot, so they make the legs look longer. I'm short, so it doesn't look strange. My mom is a little taller, which makes a big difference. I'm limited to flats and sandals. Now, for someone a little taller with sneakers, it looks really cute. Well, the top is beautiful, size L. Wow, guys, 59.90, what a good price. And with the coupons too. We had 15. It's off today while I'm recording, but they turned it off. Yesterday at noon, we had 15%. Like I told you, the whole site was marked down with an extra 15%. That 15% really makes a difference, right? I go there too when there are carts. I go there to make my carts when there are coupons, and what a difference. It's just so good. It's wonderful. And this pair of pants, guys, it has to be size S or extra small. This one is really baggy because they only had it in extra, extra large. That's why I'm not showing it to you here, but I loved it. I'm showing a lot of options with t-shirts because I don't have that many cute tops here. But what looks good? Cotton t-shirts, plain or printed with a phrase or whatever you want. Cute tank tops, cute tops with sleeves and shirts, everything, right? I think we're not missing anything. In winter, we'll pair it with knitwear and boots, so there's plenty to look forward to. Now let's move on to the next look, a cute summer set. We need to talk about this risk. But Renner is tricking me because since they're making the stripes normally on the blouse and continuing on the pants or shorts, they're tricking me. Well, because I'm even letting it slide, you know. But I, for example, can't really imagine myself wearing the shorts separately later because I'm really picky. If you don't mind, wear it because the shorts are really cute. The super cute color isn't the one I like the most. It's that so-called vintage pink. It's a darker shade of pink. It's not a color I'm absolutely in love with, but I think it's pretty. I think it's elegant. I used to love wearing these nail polishes before I got into the world of light shades. I used to wear a lot of purple shades from this family, and this pink here, it's that vintage pink. And then there's a satin button. Look, I don't know if it fits as well, for example, compared to the black one, which is really fitted at the waist. This one is a little boxier. It's a size small and costs $189. And what about the shorts, guys? I was even surprised because I got here and only saw the vest. It must have a matching pair of shorts. It was in another section, so I don't know if they only brought a few pieces, if it sold out quickly, or if they put it far away, but there were very few. Now it's completely out of stock. Because I think this one is a 40 or a 42. Let me see, 41,590. The fabric isn't itchy, and here's a close-up so you can see it. The vest seems big, but I can't wear extra small. And the shorts, since they're big, everything turned out kind of so-so, right? I think it looks a bit like pajamas because everything feels weird. Even if the shorts were size 36, the vest still wouldn't fit right. That's probably a lot to do with the body, right? Sometimes the problem is the fit, the model is out of proportion. It can happen, right? And that's it, guys, but it's cute. It's done, right? Here's the full look, and let's move on to the next one. I don't know if you all are as excited as I am, but when I'm finding myself in these looks, I get really happy. Then my excitement and energy shift. It's great. I know I promised high summer, that's why I asked Bia to mix in these looks that I'm showing with more of a winter vibe. The lady also mentioned that by the end of New Year's week, some pieces would arrive with an autumn and winter preview. That's just how fashion works, right? It needs to arrive before the cold so we can buy it for the season. They also put items on sale before it gets hot. She said polyurethane, which is fake leather, would be available. I noticed polyurethane is a trend and these darker shades are already here. Actually, our summer was still a bit dark, but I noticed a really strong high summer movement at Renner. But since there are so many prints, I end up not being that interested. It's strong with you all. I brought what I could, and there are already things that are totally my style, so bear with me because I'm really excited. Well, I kept my sandals on and let me show you these shorts that I really want to take that I loved. I'm considering taking many pants to the tailor to remove this small belt, which I didn't find ugly, but it's going to end up getting ruined over time and it limits me because the little thing is silver. So cutting it off, then she can just cut it and sew it perfectly and it'll look simple like this. I can use my belts at home like a brown belt and pair one with this. Here. More silver and gold and everything I own could really expand my possibilities without this belt. Like I said, it's not ugly. I'd wear it like this. If it were ugly, I wouldn't. I always say it's cute. Notice the makeup, how nice it looks, high-waisted with no seams, and the fabric from Blue Steel is excellent. If you don't own black shorts, I highly recommend these. It's beautiful. Look at the back. It's really nice. 10 out of 10. These shorts are size 36 or 38. Let me check. Size P, $139.90. The blouse is $59.90 medium. Another with the broslocato plus an improvised look. I grabbed a lot of basics and didn't bring many tops since I already had some. Like I said, Blue Steel leads to the fitting room, and I'd already made my choices ahead of time. Here, since I never really look much, right, I just kind of glance over it. I didn't bring any tops, so when I was getting here, I started finding all these Blue Steel items. I picked up 3 pairs of pants, 2 shorts, and then I didn't have any tops. I'm using some makeshift options, but I like it because it's how I'd wear it, so it's not too different. I wanted to wear the white shirt again, but since I'd already shown it, I decided to show a different style for each one. Hope you liked it. Let's move to the next. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out. My birthday is January 22nd. I'll be 35 and celebrating 5 years with you all. I believe I started the channel on January 11th. I'm almost at 300,000, just about 500 to go. It's only missing you, your sister, your neighbor, your friend, and your daughter. If you all join, the party will be complete. Subscribe to the channel. It helps me and doesn't inconvenience you. In fact, if you really want to know when a new video goes up, which is every Sunday and Wednesday at 7:30 post Meridium, you have to turn on the notification bell. Because just subscribing, YouTube hasn't been notifying. And the goodbye is just like the hello, same look, guys. I finished recording and thought, oh my god, I forgot to record the goodbye. Thanks so much. I'll say goodbye here and hope you enjoyed this try-on. Whenever you can, use the coupon Rita Saraiva. I really appreciate it. Just access it through my link. You can't use it in physical stores, everyone asks, but can I use it in the physical store? Especially new followers have this question. Unfortunately, no. What my old friends usually do is they come to the store. Who doesn't want to try things on? They scan items in the fitting room, add them to the app or website with my link, use the Rita Saraiva code, and get them delivered to your home. You can return or exchange it at the store within 7 days, which is important. The final message, girl, what have you been feeling? Have you felt good vibes for this year? Do you feel like this year is better? That you're more optimistic? What else have you felt about this year? That it's going to be wonderful, guys. Keep up this energy for the whole year because it will be if you allow it to be, if you want it to be. I think everyone says they want it to be, but they only think about bad things, only talk about bad things, only watch bad news. How can the year go well if you keep this energy? There's always someone warning us about things like, be careful with this, be careful with that. Safety first, everyone. We already know this. But if you only follow bad things, you'll be vibrating in that energy. You'll live in fear. and then you'll tend to attract that, and not only attract it, but also stay afraid. Spending the day anxious, so manage your energy. Just today I posted about thoughts. It's an affirmation. Today I choose thoughts that make me feel good. And then in the next message, I'll even leave it here. These two messages I posted today were talking about how we are like a magnet. Thinking about blessings brings blessings, while focusing on problems attracts problems. Believe in your power and the impact of your words. Watch your words and things will go well. This year will be better than previous ones, especially if you change or already have this energy. If you're like me, just go for it. That's what I wish for myself, for you, for all of us. Call your friends, gather your whole crew to follow the channel. I hope that somehow I can contribute something to your life, whether it's in fashion or in the way you think, because a lot of people send messages thanking me for that. I'm really happy to be that tool in some way, and look for more knowledge here in the video, which isn't about fashion yet. But in the end, I like to talk about these things because it's something I really enjoy, sharing it with you. Anyway, I think it's a way for me to practice more, for me to study more about the subject too, but go deeper, because personal development is what we take from here. We want to evolve, right? And then, like everything, it's in the power of our mind that if we start having better thoughts, if we put them out there, being generous, reciprocal, and mindful in our actions and words helps everything flow better. And I think we leave saying, wow, I was a very different person today. I am a much better person than I was yesterday. Kisses, leave some flowers. See you in the next video.